Well, at least they won last night. The Sharks get buried by an avalanche. And some of that snow was red. We'll break it all down. Oh, the joy! Here on Teal Town After Dark. Evening all. It's Tuesday, March 7th, 2023. The San Jose Sharks lose to the Colorado Avalanche 6-0. Did we expect any surprise from them going halfway across the continent into another country? No, of course not. Welcome to Teal Town After Dark. This is your live interactive Sharks postgame. We do this after every game. If you want to be part of the show, here's how you do it. Chat with us and fellow Sharks fans and hockey fans all over the world and in Sharks territory on the YouTube page or the app. Of course, follow us on the social, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, Reddit, Discord, TikTok. Find everything at tealtownusa.com. And if you want to support the pod, use a Venmo donation or hit us up on the Super Chat in the YouTube live chat. And I say good evening to Mr. Ian Reid. How are you, buddy?
Great.
That's great.
It's fine.
It's just wonderful, you know. I mean, what's the one thing we've been saying all year? At least make these games entertaining.
Yes. This game was not entertaining.
No. No.
I don't know. This is gonna be a hard show because I don't think there's just talk about the game, monkey. I don't know, man. What is there even to say about this game?
Oh, there's plenty to say. It took the Sharks nearly 14 minutes to get a shot on goal. It took them 8 minutes to get a shot attempt, and meanwhile, Colorado's doing Colorado things. Hell, it was so bad, Ian. Nathan McKinnon, I don't even think played the third period.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hey, Burge with the Burge 7F91 in the Super Chat, 999 Super Chat. Thank you so much. Last 3 games I've been to in person, the Sharks have outscored 13-0. Ouch. Ouch. Puck Mom. Wow, this game was a nightmare in every way. Easy market, 2 words. Bedard.
Yep.
Okay, that's 2 words. The Sharks are better than any comedy show. I don't know. Angela Johnson was awesome when I saw her. What was that? The Avs practice. God. Oh, man. I'm just wondering, if Urbe and Hackett were the goaltending tandem tonight at this rate. Ian, that first period was as ugly as a second period late in last week.
I mean, yeah, like I said, this is going to be a hard show to do because I think the logical thing is just kind of go ballistic and rip everything. But I don't know, man. Yeah, okay. I don't think Kaapo Kahkonen was really good in this game, but when you have one shot attempt through most of the first period, are you going to get mad at Kaapo Kahkonen?
Right.
You know what I mean? Where do you even start with this mess? Just an absolutely embarrassing effort, I think. I don't know, man. I don't know how to break this game down because I think you can do a couple of things. There's a couple ways we can go here. We can whine about specific aspects, but then you look at the other aspects and you go, are we really going to whine about this when this is terrible?
Right.
Or, you know what I mean? I'm at a fucking loss for words. And that's me, Ian. Guy who can, who only has 4 words in his vocabulary and 3 of them are profanity. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say about this team. I don't know what we're doing here because I don't know how you break this down. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
No, you get Colorado getting 3 goals in the first period. Hurdle takes a sus penalty call. Defense looks like crap. Kahkonen, I think, is hung out to dry. I mean, the poor guy just getting blitzed.
Yeah, he sucked, but I mean, like, you can't get mad at him for sucking.
Exactly.
When your team isn't actually doing anything in the other end of the ice.
When they aren't giving a crap, over in their offensive zone. It's like, I think I put it in our Discord, it's like they all went to the Christian Ehrhoff Joe Thornton School of Shooting. It's either shooting wide or you're passy, not shooty, for, crying out loud. I mean, it was a little, it was just awful. Just absolutely awful. I mean, 19-2 shots on goal. I mean, yeah, I'm sure most of our chat is like wanting them to tank, but for Christ's sakes, at least give an effort.
Oh, dude, like, fuck.
I mean, seriously.
Again, right? Like, we knew the Sharks were going to be bad, especially once Timo was gone. We knew that this was going to get ugly. I didn't think it would get this ugly. Again, like, this is like, honestly, what you should fucking do at this point is just and the Sharks are gonna love me for saying this, but like, if you people were smart and if I was smart and I didn't have a commitment to do this, I'd just fucking check out till the draft. See you at the draft, kids. Like, I don't know what the point is of engaging with this team going forward is, because I don't think they're a particularly good team. I think in an effort like tonight, like, I think that, again, Sharks org is gonna fucking love me for this, but I really don't care because I don't work for them. Like, I would check out. If I could check out, if I didn't have a commitment here, I would fucking check out until the draft. Maybe I'd watch the Barracuda until they're out of their playoff run, and then I'd be done with the Sharks for the year, and I would just watch other better games. But I have a commitment here, so I'm just going to sit here and be speechless because I don't know what the fuck else to say.
So join myself for Teal 10 After Dark for the rest of the season while Ian Rochester.
No. I made a commitment. I will be here.
No, I appreciate it.
I just don't know how we're going to... I don't know how to break down a game like this. And if we get many more games like this, I don't know how to... I don't know how to make the show entertaining. I mean, I guess I could just lose my fucking mind. But, like, over what? Over a team that I know is dog shit? What's the point? Like, I could feign anger, but I'm not angry.
Well, that makes one of us.
I'm not angry. Well, what the fuck am I going to be angry about? We knew going into the season that this wasn't a playoff team. So what the fuck why should I be angry now? Why should I be angry knowing coming into the season what this team is?
But we're not rebuilding, though, so we must be shooting for the playoffs,
we're
right?
Rebuilding. Fucking, if you believe that this team isn't rebuilding, then I don't know what to fucking tell you.
But you get my point, right? If we're not rebuilding, then what are you doing? You're trying to fight for a playoff spot, and
you're not,
and you haven't even been into it.
See, I have an IQ over 5, so that shit doesn't work on me.
Well, no, but I get that, but that's my point. Is that, are you taking your fan base to be dumb? Just admit what the hell it is and go with it.
Well,
we'll support it no matter what.
It's one of two things, right? Either A, that they just don't want to say it, or B, they truly don't believe it. And if they truly don't believe it, then that is a problem all in itself. And then maybe you can find some anger there, but I'm not getting angry. I'm not getting angry about this. This is just dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, and even Dana in the chat saying Detroit's rebuild, it still hasn't yielded a playoff spot yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, yeah, like these things take time, and unfortunately, if you look at the cycle of these things, the Sharks are at the start of it because they've spent 2 years thinking that they were better than they were.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is just the beginning. If you think this is bad, this is just the beginning.
Mm-hmm. And the ping pong ball doesn't go their way. Oh my goodness. Oh my Atlanta. Boy.
Oh yeah. If the Sharks if the Sharks lose 2 spots or something, like that's really bad. And then this thing is super off the tracks, and then maybe get angry about that too. But I can't, but again, like, I'm not getting angry over a lottery right now.
Not yet. We have April, May. I mean, they haven't really put out a date for it just yet. So, getting some comments from the locker room. They're obviously a much better hockey team than we are. We were second guessing every decision we made. We have to regroup and throw this in the garbage.
Burn the tape.
Yeah, I found the call hard to miss, and to get directed like that, it's hard to take. I didn't even say anything bad. Stuff happens sometimes.
Yeah, you threw your helmet. I mean, look at, I'm not, again, like, you could get on the officiating tonight, but I sure as fucking ain't, because this team didn't fucking show up. So why should I get angry at officiating when, again, like, you had one shot attempt through most of the first, maybe the whole first period. Like, what, where, we're going to get angry at officiating? Fuck off.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
EK goes on with no real explanation. I heard someone say maybe I fell a little too easy. Oh, really? Really? You fell a little too easy. He was bleeding through his mouth. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, look at again. Like, if I'm Erik Karlsson, I'm really, really mad there. But Ian, the guy who has to talk about this stupid fucking game that shouldn't be talked about at all. It should just be, put in the dumpster of bad Sharks performances this year. Again, like, if I'm Erik Karlsson, and I understand him being pissed off, but I'm not angry, because again, like, it wasn't like bad calls were the reasons the Sharks didn't win this game. The Sharks were never fucking in this game. So like, to get mad at the officiating is just dumb, right? But you can find people on Twitter that are super pissed at the officiating tonight, and I'm sure they're super entertaining about it. I'm not even entertaining that as a fucking talking point, because the Sharks never put themselves in a position to be in this game. The refs didn't take them out of it. They were fucking out of it before they showed up to the rink.
You're absolutely correct. They didn't have a chance in this game, to be quite honest, when the schedule maker put this out, to have them go for Winnipeg and go to Colorado, and then the best part, have them go all the way back to St. Louis on Thursday and then come back to San Jose. That, bravo. But I mean, it just is just, oh yeah. I mean, didn't do anything offensively. I mean, a 13 save shutout.
Oh yeah, I mean,
13 save shutout.
Yeah, and I don't even think much of Georgiev to start. But I mean, yeah, he didn't have to work for it tonight.
It was like, what was it? The second Mighty Ducks movie, when Julie Gaffney's like doing pirouettes in the crease because there's no offense coming her way until like the third period, and even then it wasn't even a joke for that. Boy. Ricky Bartonslager is saying, have you guys seen enough of Eklund at this pace? I think he goes back to the Kuhre after his 9 games.
I think that was always the plan. I think the plan was always for him to. I don't think they're gonna. They look at you have Slide. You're not winning games. Like, I think you can bring him up and have Quinn evaluate where he thinks he's at, and then you send him back down. Like, absolutely don't. I wouldn't burn. I wouldn't burn his first year of his contract on this. I think he goes back down. I think he's been okay. I think he does need a little bit more size, but I think he's been fine. I like Eklund. I think he's our best prospect. And I'm sure that, after these couple of games, especially after a game like this, I think we're going to see some wild Eklund takes that are just from the less intelligent of us, are probably going to make some really wild Eklund takes, and we can just point and laugh because they're dumb.
No,
other than like, he probably needs a little more size for sure. But I think, but I don't really have any issues with this game, and I just think that if you were expecting him to come up and just like completely flip the Sharks over by himself, then those were dumb expectations, and that's on you.
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to be the only one to turn this thing around, and shouldn't be expected to. be the only one to turn this thing around. And it'll be great next season to see Bordelot up, Eklund up.
Maybe we'll see. Who knows? I mean, I'm taking nothing for granted at this point.
I mean, if we start next season and at least one of them is down with the CUDA, are you a little frustrated?
Yeah. Look at Oh yeah, I'm always frustrated when some guys are held down. No, I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to talk about next year right now.
No, I get it, but I mean,
I have fucking 19 more games of this shit to get through. I don't want to talk about next year.
The Sharks have 17 games left, so we're almost there, buddy. We're almost there.
Not close enough.
No, I know, not close enough. Any bright spots? I mean, I guess James Reimer putting up 18 of 19 saves for a 947 save percentage on the night.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for something, I mean, I guess there's that. Again, like, I think that a lot of the goals Kaapo Kahkonen led in today, and again, it seems really shitty to shit on Kaapo Kahkonen when the team in front of him is doing absolutely nothing. But I thought a lot of the goals that beat him, like, they were far out. It wasn't like people were coming in and deking him out of his shorts, and you know what I mean? Like, these were shots, a lot of them, I thought that they were very savable shots. And again, I don't want to like turn this into a Kaapo Kahkonen rant, because that's not fair. But I think if we have to talk about the game, Monkey, that would be my take on him. Like, he let in a lot of really bad goals tonight, but I think two things can be true. He let in some really bad goals tonight, but the team in front of him was doing fuck all. So it's hard to. I'm not pinning this on him by any stretch of the imagination.
It's an absolute team loss. It's an absolute team loss. The offense didn't show up. You only registered 13 shots on goal. You let Colorado just dance around like they look like the Soviet team in the 80s.
Yeah.
Tonight. I mean, it was that. Quinn on the EK, everything. The refs said they didn't see it. Dwyer and I buried the hatchet and talked it out after last game. We're good. Sure. Caleb Pitts in the chat saying, how many points do you think they'll squeeze out of that 17? Over, under 11.5?
Oh, I'd take the under, and it better be the under.
It better be the under at this point. On that for sure. I mean, let's be honest. Congratulations, Andrew Cogliano, 1,200 games. Shocked he didn't score tonight. Derek Pouliot gets into NHL action for the first time in a while. He's had a decent season with the Barracuda, and this is kind of
he's had a really good season with the Barracuda. I don't think decent does it justice. He's been really good. He's been, I think in the American Hockey League, it's funny because I don't think Derek Pouliot's a particularly good NHL defenseman, but he's really good in the AHL, and I feel like that's kind of like a backhanded compliment, but it's true. Like, I think in the AHL, like, he's super helped the Barracuda. When he was not in the lineup, some of those Barracuda games got pretty fucking ugly. And he's been, like, ever since he's gotten back in and gotten back up to speed, I thought the Barracuda had kind of been playing their best hockey over the last little stretch. And so I'm curious to see what they look like tomorrow, because I think, obviously Derek Pouliot's up now. They also called up Knizhov. Thank you. I don't know why I wanted to like merge him and Knizev. So I am not looking forward to this Barracuda game tomorrow. I am afraid of what that blue line is going to look like, who they're bringing in to fill holes on it, because I don't know, because from what I understand, Onibuchi's done for the year, so he can't draw back in.
Oh,
wow. Not that matters, but
you're right.
I'm gonna make everyone angry today. So I don't know. I don't know what that blue line's gonna look like tomorrow. I'm not super looking forward to that game, to be completely honest. I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be the Barracuda guy, but fuck, man.
And I don't know if you saw in the chat, Big Bird asking, when's your next Kuhre show?
It's gotta be, I don't know, maybe this weekend I might do one. We'll see. I don't know. I gotta talk to. It's hard, right? Because I don't like doing solo stuff. And I don't know what Kevin's schedule looks like. Maybe I'll try and get something done this weekend. I don't know. I'm not making any promises there, but I am home alone this weekend, so maybe.
Party at Ian's.
Party at Ian's.
If you are in his neck of the woods, we won't give out the address per se, but you know.
Yeah. When the wife's away, no, I won't play. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna fucking sit here and watch bad hockey games and play computer games. That's what I'm gonna do.
Nice.
Oh yeah, super.
Kuhre
amazing.
Kuhre have three games in 4 nights. They play Wednesday in Ontario and then back-to-back in Bakersfield.
Right, and those Bakerfield's games are super important. Let me just bring up the standings here quick.
Go for it. I'll keep looking at some of the comments in the chat while you do that. Silver lining, the Sharks dropped to 31st in the NHL based on points percentage. That game against the Columbus Blue Jackets a week from now. Huge. Absolutely. Especially since Columbus was up 4-0 on Pittsburgh tonight and then lost in overtime with Sidney Crosby with the game-winning goal.
Yeah, so the Bakersfield Condors currently have 54 points. So they have a 5-point lead over the Sharks in their division. They played the same number of games. Obviously, if you can take 4 points from the Condors, that puts you pretty much right back in this. Like, I think this weekend, I don't want to say it's going to make or break because they do have another 2 games against the Condors later on. But I think if the Barracuda start getting ravaged more by the Sharks and start having more and more players kind of taken out of the lineup, if they don't take care of business against the Condors, this weekend, I think it's gonna get ugly. I think that really, it's not make or break, but it will definitely put them super behind the wheel and give them a lot of ground to make up if they can't take care of business against the Condors. And also they had the Roadrunners are also at 54 points, although they've played 2 more games than the Barracuda. So, the Barracuda do have some games in hand there. And then Henderson's also right on their tail too, but Henderson has also played 2 more games. So, a lot of the Barracuda, not really a great time for them to be subtracting from their lineup, especially on the blue line where they don't have depth to start. So, it could be, this weekend could really put the Barracuda pretty far behind the 8 ball as far as playoffs for them go, which is hilarious again, because if you look at the entire league, the Barracuda, I think, are bottom 3 team in the league.
It's all rosy in San Jose, folks.
It's super.
But in other words, this weekend, to quote the great Pete Stemkowski, it's early, but you better get going because it's getting late.
Yeah, the Barracuda need to put together some points this weekend, especially against the Condors, because again, like they have 4 games left against the Condors. That's an 8-point swing that could make or break them. But if they, even if they don't even take half of those, then it's ugly because the Condors have been playing good hockey of late. They are 7-3-0 in their last 10. So they have also kind of come on here late on, and the Barracuda 4-1-1, so it's not great.
Another comment coming in from EK on why he threw his helmet. It's just a little disrespectful. They have a tough job. Things get missed, but I found that a hard one to miss, to get disrespected like that. It's tough to take. Understandable.
Yeah, look at, man, if somebody hit me in the face with a stick and I'm bleeding if I'm super bleeding and so they're telling me like nothing happened, I'm gonna throw my helmet too. Like, I have no problem with what Erik Karlsson did tonight.
We get it, folks. We're sorry about the hand pass. All right. We even traded Timo Meyer.
Stop it. Fucking stop it. Jesus. Enough.
I made you smile a little bit. Go on. So this fun scenario continues on Thursday. The Sharks go to St. Louis because racking up airline points on a private jet, taking on the Blues, who kind of dominated the second and third en route to a 6-2 win last Thursday. Should be interesting. I mean, yeah. I wish there was. I wish there was more to say on that one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's all bad. I don't know, man. And that's the other thing too. It's like, oh no, their schedule and blah. Man, I don't give a shit about their schedule. Like they've had this schedule for every year they've been in the league. Again, we are not making excuses for this team's bullshit game tonight. Like none. No bullshit. No bullshit tonight. I'm not having it. Not having officiating. I'm not having travel. Having none of it.
Let's be honest here, though, Ian. Even if they did call that, I mean, what the Sharks are like one for forever on the power play. It's not like it's going to make a difference.
On the power play tonight? Yeah, like how many shots did they have on the power play? I don't know, but I'm sure it wasn't many. Given that they had 13 shots the whole game.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't have that. Kevin Milbank doubled his time on ice tonight. He played 10 minutes.
Yeah, get that guy a new home this summer.
Oh my god! Seriously, like I was saying last night with Dana, it's like you play him 5:30, and the way the game was playing, it dictated why he wasn't playing. Okay.
Sure. Whatever, man. Whatever.
I was like, AJ, thank you. Oh wow,
4 shots on goal. Ooh, I mean that's like almost half their shots. Maybe I should be a little more angry at the officiating. No, I'm not. Sorry, guys, it's not happening.
Dang it! Come on.
No, what the fuck? No. This team is not worth your fucking anger. It's barely worth your attention at this point. Sure as fuck isn't worth your anger.
Hey, just ask the Bay Area media. They aren't paying attention worth crap.
As the Sharks never invite us to anything ever again.
And but the guy who lives the furthest from San Jose.
I only speak the fucking truth. Yeah. Blame it on the guy who's 3,000 miles away and doesn't give a fuck because I don't. This team is not worth your attention. It's not worth your anger. It's barely worth your attention at this point. Sorry, I call it how it is.
To which I'll say, I'll see you Saturday night at the Shark Tank, folks. Denver asking you, Ian, do you buy out Vlasic?
You know what? I'm in no rush to do it. I don't think this team's going to be particularly good anytime soon. I might write it out. I know that his no move turns into a 3-team no trade, so maybe you work it at that angle. I wouldn't buy him out though. No, I don't. I just think if you think that you're about to turn the corner and you need, some of that money, I don't know what you gain by buying him out at this point. Like you can keep bad contracts and still kind of, do your thing. The LA Kings just got rid of Jonathan Quick and had just a dumb amount of money in goal this season. You don't have to jettison all your bad contracts to be shitty. Like Mark out of Vlasic's shitty enough on his own. Just leave him.
I'm just looking at the score sheet. Apparently, Vlasic must have said something because he got a 10-minute misconduct as the game ended.
The Vlasic special. Yeah, I don't see the point. Unless Mike Grier thinks that he's gonna bring guys in next year that are gonna turn this whole fucking thing around. I don't see the point. They're not going to be a good team next year. There's no point adding more dead cap to the pile for 6 years if you bought Vlasic out this summer.
And you're sitting on so much dead money as it is.
Correct. Yeah, I mean at some point you would hope this team would be good again, but it doesn't make sense anymore. I think based on other moves that they've made, you're probably if the Sharks truly are going to trade Erik Karlsson at the draft or in the offseason, you're probably eating cap there. Does it make sense to to add more dead money to that by buying out Vlasic. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah. No, at this point, in looking at how much he has left,
Sorry.
I mean, we still have one, two
Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Elon went from angry Canadian robot to apathetic Canadian robot. Thanks, Sharks, you broke him. Yeah. Yes, I'm more angry than the angry Canadian robot.
It's not. This team isn't worth your anger, though. That's the problem.
It's not just the team. I think it's just how embarrassing it's become lately.
But we knew it was going to get there. Like this was the only way it was going to go at this point.
But having the triggers from '93 come back in your head because of all that, it just sucks. And guess what happened in '93? The Sharks were the worst team in the league, and they still didn't get the number 1 overall pick.
Shit happens.
And then we traded the number 2 pick to get Sergei Makarov.
Yeah, really dumb. Like, I love Sergei Makarov. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, again, that team has nothing other than the name in common with this team.
True.
Completely different regime, completely different ownership, completely different everything. They share the same name. They are the same franchise, but I wouldn't draw my parallels there because you can. I get why you would want to, but I just think they're completely different.
They are different.
Things.
But they're just. You expect them to be a tough team. Your nickname Sharks. It's it's embarrassing.
If the Sharks don't get Bedard, is Fantilli good enough to be? Is he good enough to be? I don't know. I mean, does he leave college? That's the other question with Fantilli too, right? Like, just because you draft him doesn't mean he's going to leave college. I really like Adam Fantilli. I would not be sad. I mean, I think, again, this is like Connor Bedard is one of those special players where if you don't get him, like whoever doesn't get Connor Bedard is going to be sad. But Adam Fantilli would go a long way towards cheering me up. I don't know if he leaves college, though. Does he leave Michigan? I don't know.
Is that where you, kind of nudge Bordeleau, be like, hey, tell your buddy to get his butt over here?
Do you bother, or do you just, or do you suck again for a year and then draft something, again, hopefully in the top whatever, and so you have something for Eklund and Fantilli to play with if that's the case. Decisions. I don't know.
Yeah. Indeed. AO12345. If somehow we get Bedard, would trading Meyer become a huge blunder?
If we don't get Bedard?
If we do get Bedard, would trading Meyer become a huge blunder? Sorry.
No, because I think that if the goal's Bedard, then you need to make sure that you're not getting as many of these points as possible going into the end of the season, correct? In that case, Meyer made this team. Losing Timo made this team worse. I would definitely hear the argument for why it's a blunder, and I understand that Connor Bedard and Timo Meyer would be a nice little combination. But are the Sharks this bad if Timo Meyer is not gone? I'm not sure.
I put some shots on goal tonight if he was still here. That's yeah.
Timo shoots at everything. So I mean,
right?
I would hear the argument. I personally would lean that it's fine.
Yeah. Sharks will have $6 million in dead money next season as of now per cap friendly. So. Yay.
If Timo Meyer, even if you kept Timo Meyer, there's no guarantee that he doesn't. I think. I think that the qualifying offer has been kind of an overblown situation, but there's no guarantee that Timo Meyer doesn't take his $10 million QO, completely throw the Sharks salary structure out the window next season, and then leaves as a free agent anyway. I can't sit here and guarantee that he doesn't see the writing on the wall and doesn't sign an extension or takes a short-term deal or just signs his qualifying offer and then goes anyway. I'm not here to tell you that couldn't happen. Do I believe that would happen? No, But is it an absolute possibility? For sure it is. Absolutely it is, especially if you know that this team is going to get worse before it gets better. It is what it is.
Yeah. And yes, Mikey J. Timo and his Devils lost tonight. We are not legally bound to share what else happened around the rest of the NHL. But, yeah, Timo didn't win tonight. And he had a bad turnover that led to a Mitch Marner shorthanded goal, which was actually pretty nice.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't care. Like he's gone. He was my favorite player on the team, and I'm sad that he's gone. But like I don't give a shit. I mean, I say that you should watch other hockey. I can understand you want to keep an eye on what Timo's up to because I think the Devils are a pretty decent team. But I don't care, man. He's gone. He's not here anymore. I don't care.
Right.
I just don't care.
40 chess move fantasy teams take Vlasic to pad your Pims. Yeah. I mean, you can. I don't have Pims in my fantasy league, but
sad.
Oh, trust me. I mean, would have definitely had Gadjevich on the team if that was the case.
Love it. Yeah. Throwing the knuckle dragger on your lineup just because you have to stab the Pim stat. I don't know. It is what it is, man.
I think that's. I think that's pretty much it here.
Yeah, I don't know what else we can really say. I'm surprised we've said as much as we have about this game.
Right. It's could only get worse. Hey, Makar, 4-point night. Nikushin, 4-point night. Yeah. I mean, it was a banner night for the Colorado Avalanche, who beat the Sharks 6-0, and rightfully so. On this one, so. That's yeah.
I'm reading the new YouTube profanity.
Oh, what Al sent us?
Yeah.
Now you read
did
it
I swear
after
in the first 7 seconds? I don't know. Maybe I did. Sorry.
I was more mad, and you were the one that said all the curse words. It's amazing. I telepathically sent them to you. So, in case you missed anything or you want to watch this again, check us out on tealtownusa.com or your favorite podcatcher, whether it's Apple or Google Podcasts, YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, TuneIn, iHeart, Odyssey. Of course, if you're on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so that way you are aware when we go live after each and every single game. Oh god, game indeed on that one. So Ian, thank you for putting up with me and this game. Your final thoughts?
When the Sharks do bad, it's good. No, I can't even say that. Like there's just this game's fucking dumb. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man.
When the Sharks do bad, it's unsure.
When the Sharks do this bad, it's not fun. That's what I will say. Yeah. This is not fun bad. This is just bad, and this is a waste of your time and my time. But I do appreciate you guys coming here and listening to us talk about this game because honestly, I'm surprised. Like I said, I'm surprised we actually were able to do as much on this game as we did because I don't think this game probably isn't worth the 40 minutes we spent talking about it. So. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who continues to support us. If you are a member of the San Jose Sharks organization, you're angry at me, hit me up on Twitter. Send me mean DMs or send me a mean email. I'll read it. I don't know if I'll do anything with it, but I'll read it. Do better. Do better.
He's at Ian Blogs Hockey. I'm at PuckGuy14. Want to shout out Chloe Anderson, who designed this shirt that was given away the other night. Love it. Appreciate it. To all the women, I think it's International Women's Day on Wednesday. Thank you and appreciate your support for our channel, but of course with the game of hockey. Much kudos to each and every one of you. It makes it fun, makes it exciting. Freaking Cami Granado was freaking awesome back in the day going up against Minot Rayom, who is the reason why I have a Tampa Bay Lightning jersey in my closet. So with that, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We'll be back with you following Sharks and Blues on Thursday. Boy, howdy. Make it interesting, folks. For Ian, I am Eric. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep it real, which we have. Keep it teal, which unfortunately we have. Keep it real, teal. Oh, it's been pain. Good night, everyone.